like my last video or one of my last videos where, and I just make this point here, this computer programming university, live, what's wrong with Eli the Computer Guy? Eli, your channel is done. And I just pointed out with things like advice, it's got 65 views. So the person telling me what I'm doing wrong. So I've got an 820,000 subscriber channel. I've got whatever this is, 120,000 subscriber channel. I've even got a 10,000 subscriber channel. And so somebody with 65 views on their video and 3.2 thousand subscribers is telling me what I need to do, which is just... Oh, and I went through it. If you want to go, you want to take a look at the video. I showed his other videos, or his other channels. I showed how the videos on his other channels are literally getting double-digit views. And it's just, I mean, good. Okay, good for you. Good for you. Again, to be honest, good for you. Go out there.
Okay, this is very easy to debunk. So Eli is kind of insulting my channel, saying that it's, you don't get any views and you don't have any subscribers. Okay, so keep in mind that the channel he's referring to is a new channel that I just started, that I haven't really posted many videos on there at all. Now, Eli knows, and just about anybody knows, there's no way you're going to be on YouTube with all the tons of content and channels and expect to get views and subscribers if you're not posting content. So it should not be surprising that there's only 3,200 subscribers on that channel. That should not be surprising. That should be expected. Why on earth would I have more than 3,200 subscribers on that channel if I'm not posting videos? Right? I started a channel months ago and I posted a few videos and I let it sit for months. You don't do that on YouTube. You know what I mean? So it's not as if, oh, the content's not good, I don't know what I'm doing. No. If it's like let's say I'm the best singer in the world and I record an album and I don't promote it. And then you're going to insult me and say, "Oh, you're not a good singer. Look at your album. It's not selling." Of course it's not selling. I'm not selling it. I haven't been selling the channel. I haven't been posting content. You cannot succeed on YouTube without posting regular content. Now, the fact that the channel even has 3,200 subscribers in a highly competitive environment, when I haven't been promoting it and haven't been doing content, that's actually impressive. But I digress. And then focusing on, oh, it's only got double digit. Well, guess what? Any new YouTube channel, that's what you're going to get. Eli would know this. When you start a new channel, you start with double digits. Every channel started somewhere. Most of us didn't just start and we're just like booming with views. You start with small amount of views. And if you really, really put out good content and regularly post content, you can grow it and grow it and grow it. But if you just let it sit there, it's not going to go anywhere. So of course it only has double digits. However, on my other channels that I did put a lot of effort into it, I actually got more views than Eli. I actually got more views than Eli. Look at this right here. I have 60,000 subscribers total and 18 million views. Eli, the Computer Guy's live channel, only has 8 million views. I have almost twice the amount of views as his channel has with a fraction of the subscribers. I have roughly half the subscribers that he has and double the views. And this is something I've done part-time, right? Part-time. I've let months go by and don't post any videos, right? But yet I have double the views, and I don't do the fake pranks and the lot of goofy thumbnails, all that kind of stuff. I haven't been doing that. All I've been doing is posting quality content. Between, let's not forget that. And then we go to the end of this, and then what we're going to do is we're going to hit enter, and we're going to realize that we made a mistake because I didn't say each. So now, what is the length of this list? How many items are in this list? Very easy. We want to print the length, right? But, oh man, but it's not length, it's shortened. You can just remember in your brain, right? And doing that got me twice the views as his channel. So he's insulting me, oh, you're not on my level, yet I got more views than him.
snarky. But the thing is, like, if I came into your business where you're executive-ing, right? And I started like throwing around my willy, peeing on stuff, I bet you'd tell me to go to hell pretty quick. I mean, I'm just thinking, right? So you're coming in here, you're like, I don't do it for.
Actually, I would not. If you came into the industry that I'm in as a YouTuber and you were able to demonstrate that you are able to outperform what we're doing in the business world, and not saying YouTube's not a business, but you know what I mean, more the traditional business world, I would absolutely listen to you. One thing I've learned in life is never discount anyone. Never and underestimate anyone, right? You could have a young 10-year-old kid that you look at this is just like a dumb kid. What does he know about? And he could actually give you an idea that could be a multi-million-dollar idea. Now, if I'm talking to a kid, I'm going to already kind of, okay, this is just a kid, but I'm going to listen to what the kid has to say. And then I'm going to assess what he says without bias, or try my best to do it without bias. And if it makes sense, I'll give him the credit for it. And if it's nonsense, well, okay, he's a child. I understand. Right? But just because you're a YouTuber and then you're going to come into this corporate world, I'm not going to just discount you. I mean, initially, I may have a little bit of hesitation, like, what does this guy know about? But I'm going to listen to you. And if you're able to demonstrate that you're actually able to outperform me and being smaller than our business, I would absolutely listen to you. Now, I have more views at half the size of his Computer Guy live channel, right? So I've outperformed Eli the Computer Guy, and I've done that in the part-time. Eli the Computer Guy is doing this for a living. He needs to pay his mortgage. He's highly motivated. He can't stop. He's got to keep making videos, got to keep his channel relevant. And with all that motivation and all that energy and all that time, I doubled his views in my spare time on my lunch break and stuff like that. Now, me in Eli the Computer Guy's shoes, I would be like, wow, really? How did you do that? I would respect that. I mean, it would be difficult to think, look at this guy doing it in his part-time and outperforming me. I mean, obviously we all have ego, but ultimately I don't really care too much about the ego. I want to know what works. I don't care what the source is. If you have knowledge that I can use to be successful or to be more successful, I want to hear it. I don't care if you're crazy. I don't care if you're a kid. I don't care if you have no experience whatsoever. I want to hear what you have to say, and I will assess what you're saying and make my judgment based on what you're saying, not preemptively dismiss you without actually listening and hearing the details. And to answer his question about whether we're peers or not, so to say that I'm not peers because I do YouTube in my spare time and part-time is to be a full-time IT professional and to look at a consultant and say, we're not peers, right? I do this full-time. You are just doing it as a consultant. You come in here for a few weeks and then you're gone and you go somewhere else. Okay, so we're both technology professionals. You provide service on a full-time basis, and someone else provides it on a contract by contract basis. But ultimately, you're utilizing the same type of skill sets. You're doing the same type of job. So whether part-time or full-time, that doesn't make you peers or not peers. Peers is not full-time or part-time. Peers means, are you in the same industry? Guess what? I've created more than twice the amount of videos as Eli the Computer Guy has done. I've produced 4,215 videos, and I produced that for 8 years. I run 15 YouTube channels, so I run much more channels than he does. I have much more videos than he does. And for my size, I've gotten more views than he has. And I would even argue that in some instances, in particular the Eli the Computer Guy live channel, I probably even make more money. Obviously not overall, but I mean in terms of the CPM that I get. Now, I don't have enough views coming in right now to make the kind of money that he's probably making right now. But if you look at the rate of the money that's coming in, the CPMs, I'm pretty sure they're on par with whatever he's getting or greater. But guess what? I bet you anything he's not going to show you his CPMs, right? He's going to make some excuse about, oh, you're not supposed to, whatever. Well, go Google on YouTube, and you're going to see, or search on YouTube rather, you're going to see tons of videos of people, big YouTubers, showing exactly how much money they make, showing you all that kind of stuff, right? And I'm going to show you my CPM, right? I don't have anything to hide. I will show you guys all the details. But will Eli do the same thing? Probably not, right? I can back up what I'm saying. If you want to know what kind of views I get, I have a video with like 4 million views, 1 million views. I have 700 views, 700,000 views, 500,000, 400,000, 300,000, 200,000, 100,000. I have tons of videos with 6 figures, which I showed in my last video for anybody that cared to actually watch. And I also have CPMs through the roof. Let's talk about CPMs.
$2,300 with a 700,000 view video, which is a good CPM. Have you done that? I guess it's done, not don't. Have you done that? Yeah. Again, I can't really talk about CPMs, and so some of these numbers are like, but wow, good for you.
Of course he can't talk about the CPMs, because then that would reveal that I actually made a very good point. Notice the difference between me and Eli the Computer Guy. I will back up what I say. I will show you the evidence, right? Eli the Computer Guy will just hope that you will just believe whatever he says, right? His followers just listen to him like, oh, you really got him, Eli. They won't do their own research, right? And he won't present with any evidence, so he could be saying whatever the hell he wants to. Meanwhile, I will show you the evidence. So let's talk about CPMs. How is a $40 CPM? That's right, $40 CPM. That's $40 for every 1,000 views. $40 for every 1,000 views. There it is. Eli the Computer Guy says he gets the same CPMs as I do, right? I don't know what I'm talking about, right? He's the professional. I'm just an amateur. Well, have him show you his $40 CPMs, and this is the real deal. You can see the graph, so you can see how much it is per day. So this is $1,900 on 47,000 views. $1,900 on $47,000. Eli probably makes about $50 on that. $100, maybe $200, but he's probably not making $1,900 on that. Playback CPM, $41. As you can see, in July of 2016, $90 in the United States alone, another 13 in the United Kingdom. And you can see it's gone up, gone down, gone up, $65, $55. Here's another one, not quite as extreme. This is only a $9 CPM, but it's got a lot of views, so that's $3,000 on 241,000 monetized plus $3,000. Can Eli get this? Is that what he's getting on his Eli the Computer Guy live channel? I don't think so. So let's look at more of the money. So this is more money here, as you can see. Now, to get this kind of money, you're getting in a significant per video: 100, 161, 182, 198, 227, 249, 286, 473, $600, $700, $800, $900, $2,300. And that's not even the highest amount. It's 28 million watch time minutes. That's the equivalent of 54 years worth of watch time with 12.5 million views. That's on one channel alone, almost twice the amount of views that Eli has on his live channel. This channel is half the size of his live channel. Not even half. This channel is actually only 31. So this is like a fraction of the size of his channel. And I have almost twice the amount of views. These are all the watch time minutes. Let me change the scale. If you look at the watch time minutes, 3 million minutes, 2.7 million, 1.5 million, 1.3 million, 1.2 million, 902,000, 746,000. But I'm not a peer though. Okay, I got you, Eli. Makes a lot of sense, Eli. not. So Eli wants to dismiss the CPM that I'm getting to his viewers that generally don't know anything about this stuff, right? So he can say whatever and they'd be like, oh, wow, yeah, he really showed them. They don't know the facts, and typical viewers, they're going to be too lazy to do the research, right? So let me do the research for you guys and show you the facts that matter. So I had a $40 CPM and also, what was it, $20 CPM, and he was dismissing my CPM saying, that's nothing. So what was what I want? $2,300 on 700,000. Do your own research. YouTube, average CPM 2017. And then let's say, what is the highest M? Okay. I don't know what this 1,000 CPM is. I'm sure that's some kind of gimmick. Top YouTube CPM by country. Average YouTube CPM is $7. $7. I had 40. Okay. CPM, factors that can increase your CPM. So nothing really covers that. Increase your ad rates, report. What categories provide the highest CPM? Historically, month as well. Video CPMs. Network average, $3. Right? Stupid ad. Get out of my face. Thank you very much. Average CPM, $7.60. And that's gross. Okay. Reference CPM range from 18 to 24. This is Variety, Variety.com. Source, Variety.com. Reference CPM ranges from 18 to $24. Gross amount paid by advertisers used in monetized pro aggregation calculations. No. According to Variety source, YouTube CPMs range from 18 to $24 depending on type of ad shown and targeting desired. I don't know where they're getting that from, but I'm still double that. Source 3, Real SEO. Average CPM, $27. Still half of what I was at. Reference, $2 to $10. I'm way out of that scale. Way above that. Reddit thread says 70 cents to $5. What's this? Estimated earnings, blah, blah, blah. Real SEO. So as you can see, all the stuff here is showing CPMs way below $2. Cost per click. CPM, $8, $4, $4, $3, 8.5. Garbage. Let's go here. I don't see any CPM. No, YouTube. Thank you. Advertising is kind of a shitty model. It's 25 per 1,000. A billion views. That's like, oh, I'm supposed to click on it because it says $1,000 CPM. Not even worth looking at. Look at that. Garbage. Garbage. United States, historical monthly CPM trends. But I think I've proven my point. So the lesson of that you really should never, that's one thing that I don't do. I'll give you a story. During my nooberific YouTube part-time career, I had the pleasure of working with a company you might have heard about called a company who did at me directly, right? I actually was able to meet the CEO. And we did an event together in Italy. And this was when I was the channel that I was doing that with was only at 3,000 subscribers. Only 3,000 subscribers I was talking to. And when I went to this event, there were many very wealthy. There was this one guy, I'm not going to say his name because he's a really cool guy and I know him. He actually follows me in social media. A $4 million guy, very wealthy. I didn't know him yet. This guy had this like slick back hair and his suit looked like a cheap suit. Maybe it was a cheap suit, I don't know. Sit on you. And the suit looked cheap. He had the slick back. Looked like he's got some. I wasn't going to be rude to him. I wasn't going to diss him. I did something he's not. Of course, very, very wealthy. So you look at somebody, you say, oh, that person, he's rolling around in a Tercel. That guy rolling around in a Tercel could be the millionaire next door. In fact, a lot of millionaires actually live in middle income neighborhoods, right? So Eli, unfortunately, came to a judgment about me and my channel without doing his research, without really knowing anything about me. He was looking at my smallest channel, right? My smallest channel. That's like me looking at his failed normal channel. He has a channel, failed normal, which he just started or something, and it's not really doing all that well. Like for me to look at his failed normal and say, who are you, Eli? Look at your failed normal. You don't get any views. When he has an 800,000 subscriber channel, when he has a 120,000 subscriber channel. Like, what kind of thing is that for me to do, right? But I might do that if I didn't know about his bigger channels and all I saw was a failed normal and I want to go and judge him and say, oh, look at you, you don't know what you're doing. take a step back because, right, I know a kid on YouTube right now, I don't think particularly talented. This guy's making $20,000 a month on YouTube. If you didn't know that and you saw him on the street, you would think he's just some don't. Computer Programming University, that like, and until the next episode.